Association. It is your boy Commish Moolah, and we have the final game of the night underway. McEachern Indians versus the Duncanville Panthers. Do not pay attention to the records on the screen as they are inaccurate. However, Duncanville was 0-2 and McEachern is 1-1. McEachern coming off their first win last game, looking to make it 2 in a row. And that guy Thaddeus Hill been putting on a show. However, he hasn't gotten in the win column yet. Can one of the best bigs in the nation in Thaddeus Hill finally turn it around and get his team back on track, ladies and gentlemen? That is going to be interesting to see unfold here. And this is going to be another great game here to watch. I cannot wait to see how everything unfolds. But we are in for a goodie. We are in for a goodie, guys. McEachern Indians, Duncanville Panthers. A lot of users on both sides. Top guys, DJ Cannon, Terrell Brewer. And boy, oh boy, we got another good matchup in store. That Mater Dei game was elite earlier. Super close game, very good game. Decided to call this one a little later. Some guys told me I should try the late night, because some guys be bored. They told me I should start trying to see how the late night time frame works. So this is as late as we can go. Still got baby girl. Let me see. You get this link out. Come on, Lo. Streaming. Tip off underway. And it looks like, was that Duncanville? Let me see. I believe that was Duncanville that won the tip. Yes, it is. Duncanville wins the tip. Lamar Anderson with the rock. Let's see what LA has in store for us. LA looks to get it to Brandon Young. Brandon Young to Ame. Ame off the screen. Ame step back, nothing doing. Gets it to LA. LA to Brandon Young. Brandon Young is super crafty. Gotta watch out for this kid. Him, Ame, and LA is capable of putting up some big numbers. And then we know what's up with that Hill. Beautiful pass. Oh, God. Great ball movement. Spurs basketball. And that is a 3 for the Duncanville Panthers. That play right there was just beautiful. All of the users just in cahoots, getting that one done, making it look easy. And I love what I saw in that possession just now. Daly with the rock. Shout out to my guy Olin. Shout out to my guy Farrow. Yes, sir. HS1 in full effect. DJ Cannon with the rock. Cannon to Daly. Now it's Jalen Jackson with the ball. Jalen Jackson surveying the floor. Gets it down to DJ Cannon. That's their guy. DJ trying to work on Ame, and DJ taking Ame to school one-on-one in a post. They call this guy Baby Mello. D'Angelo Cannon is the truth, though. Gotta watch him. LA with the rock. LA pick and roll to Swift. Swift mid-range shot. Swift could shoot, but that one is off the mark. Olin saying that Duncanville is his upset pick of the week. Of course, Duncanville 0-2 and McEachern is 1-1. So let's see how that goes. Three-point shot off the mark from Brewer. Daly with the and one. Abel Daly trying to make his presence made in this game, where the lights is on Thaddeus Hill, and some people been liking what they see from Oscar Swift. However, Abel Daly coming up with that big and one right there. Gotta love it. Let's see if Abel can count his penny. Daly misses the free throw. Thaddeus Hill with the rebound. Now he's pushing it up. That to Brandon Young. Brandon Young three-pointer on the way. And Brandon Young knocking it down. You gotta watch out for these Duncanville guys. They can definitely score some points, man. They got some good users, just haven't been able to get a win. It is very tough in this high school series. A lot of talent, so wins are not going to come easy. Calhoun. Jalen Calhoun, speaking of users, beautiful move in the lane for the little sweet mid-range shot right there. Like what I've seen from him on that one. Thaddeus Hill and Brandon Young in that pick and roll is very dangerous. There it goes right there. Thaddeus Hill gets it in deep. Trying to work on Brewer. Brewer fouls him. And Thad is headed to the line for 2. Shout out to my guy, D'Amico Brewer, in the building. Yes, sir. The high school guys are tuning in. And it's not as many high school guys as there are other guys in the series, but I'm liking the attendance in the high school series. We still been getting some good viewership in this high school series, although it's not as many prospects and there's less teams. But definitely loving what I'm seeing here, loving the support. Appreciate you guys. You know how we rocking. Second free throw up, no good. So Thaddeus Hill splits Still gets Duncanville the 1-point lead, though. DJ Cannon with the rock. DJ Cannon and Jalen Jackson. Jalen Jackson, I thought they was going to call him out of bounds. But Lamar Anderson cannot believe they called that foul right there. But the ball is going to stay on this end. Daly with the rock on the inbound. Gets it to Brewer. Brewer to Daly. Daly to Jackson. Jackson to Cannon. Cannon surveying the floor. Cannon trying to put a move on. Okay. Cannon breaking him down. Cannon puts him on the hip. Wants to take Ame down to the post. He thinks Ame is too small. Gives it up, though. So Ame standing tall on defense. Jalen Jackson, three-pointer on the way. Cha-ching. And Jalen Jackson hitting that crafty three right there to get his team the lead. This kid is more of a slasher, but don't sleep on his shooting ability. LA looked like he's trying to answer back. LA, nice little midi right here. LA gets a good look off the backboard, though. Ew. DJ Cannon with the rock. Cannon trying to work on Ame. Ame stood tall on the last possession, but you got to watch DJ Cannon. This kid is tough. Jalen with the rock. Jalen gets it to DJ now. DJ open three. And DJ is going to knock that one down. This is why this kid is so dangerous. Inside-out game on fleek. And he doesn't play any games. This McEachern crowd very excited because they know that that is their guy. LA skipping through that lane. Left hand finish good. So McEachern 5 for 6 so far. And then the Panthers 3 for 5. So liking the effort from both teams. Both teams scoring it very, very efficiently early on. Alley-oop attempt. No good. Great defense from Duncanville right there. Thaddeus Hill pushing it up. Dad, what do you got? Dad gets it to LA. LA step back three. That should be good. And it is. Can't give LA that much room. Quick trigger and knocking it down. 12 up now. Duncanville has tied this ball game up. Cannon with the rock. Cannon surveying the floor. ISO moves. Let's see. Oh, God. D'Angelo Cannon trying to put a move on, but Thaddeus Hill says, got to be quicker than that. Good ball movement right there. Brandon Young gets it up to L.A. L.A. to Oscar Swift. Oscar trying to put a work on Daly, but Daly. Good defense right there. They're going to have to reset. Resets. Ame, deep shot, but he can hit that. Ew. Clinks off the backboard, then hits the rim. Going the other way. McEachern with the rock. Jalen Jackson trying to get crafty. But good defense. Good defense right there from Dad. Dad right in Brewer's face. Battle of the top bigs again. So after a good matchup against KC Robinson, Thaddeus Hill has to show up again. And Ame redeeming himself on that one. But after Thad went at it with KC Robinson last week, he has to go right back at it again with Terrell Brewer. So went in for another goodie. And shout out to my guy Eli in the building. Big shout out to Eli. Popping out. That is Muhammad Albanobo of the college series. So it looks like teams are going with some changes here. I think D'Angelo Cannon was subbed out. Yeah, both teams going with some changes. And let's see what these bench units could put together in this one. Jalen Jackson and Kane. Kane with a beautiful pump fake. Mid-range shot off the pump. And I like the move, but no good. And mama, there goes that man Brewer. Brewer getting in the books with that tipping right there. Cannot sleep on Terrell Brewer. Little brother of D'Amico Brewer, who is a football simulation star for the Sooners. Rebounded right there by Brewer. Gets it up to Jalen Jackson. Jackson trying to put a move on. Jackson skipping through. Gets it to Brewer. And a pick and roll action worked to a T. And Brewer with back-to-back buckets. So you got to watch that matchup with him and Thad, man. After Thaddeus Hill just went at it with KC. Another tall task for him as Brewer is another one not to play with. Step back midi. No good for Ame. Eli saying that's too easy. Jalen Jackson and one. The little guy about to take flight. But readjust his shot as the defense with some contact doesn't bother him, though. He still finger rolls it home, and he's going to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. That's what you got to watch out for from this kid, Jalen Jackson. Super crafty. Super crafty. Liggins. God, three-pointer on the way. And I believe that is Page that knocked that down. Quentin Page, I believe that was. So they get the 3 points right back to make this a 1-point game. Fall with the rock. Full guarded by Taylor. Taylor's a pretty crafty guy. First game he looked really good, then he kind of cooled down. Let's see what he can do in week 3. Oh God, good move right there by Sutton. And Sutton getting in the book. Shout out to that guy D'Angelo Cannon checking in. Liggins bringing it up. D'Angelo Cannon is in the building. Eli saying game of the year pace so far. You got to check out that last game. That last game was really good. And Thaddeus Hill is going to get fouled by Brewer. Brewer picking up his second foul early here. Brewer is having a fit right now with the referee. But Thaddeus Hill, of course, not complaining as he's going to the line for 2. Let's see if Thad Hill get knocked down. Both of his pennies here in this one. 2 free throws on the way for Thaddeus. First one up, no good for Thad. And Olin saying let's go Hill. He picked Duncanville for the upset. So Olin picking Duncanville for the upset. He picked Modern Day earlier. I mean, he picked Sierra Canyon over Modern Day earlier. And Modern Day was able to get the win. Is he going to go 0 for 2? Kang with the rock. Kang surveying the floor. Kang to Jackson. Ooh, Jackson looked like he had a look, but he's being patient. Jackson wants the screen from Brewer. Another 3 on the way from Jackson, and a second 3 up. Second 3 down for Jalen Jackson. That is too easy. They're going to have to start going over those screens because although he is a slasher, Jalen Jackson definitely can knock that one down. The little guy, man, really looking good in this game for McEachern. Usually it is DJ Cannon and Terrell Brewer, but right now it is Jalen Jackson leading the charge for the McEachern Indians here in this first quarter. 9 seconds left. 9 seconds left on the clock. Liggins with the rock. Liggins gets it to Thad. Thad, 2 seconds left. Shimmy in the paint. And Thaddeus gets it to go at the buzzer. He is flexing on Brewer. And that is a big man matchup to watch. Thaddeus Hill versus Terrell Brewer. What a first quarter, guys. High scoring first quarter. Both teams scoring over 20 points. Shout out to that guy J.O. checking in. And check out that buzzer beater right there from Thaddeus. Right in Brewer's face. Ame with the 3. And Jalen Jackson skipping through for the and 1. You gotta love it. Harlow is checked in the booth. She is on her dad's lap watching the game with us. Yes, sir. Tools in the chat. SBA community. You know how we rockin'. Drop those tools in the chat. Yes, sir. All the tools are raining in. Tools raining in. D'Angelo Cannon with the rock. He had a pretty slow first quarter. I think he has like 5 points up until this point. I think he averages about 26 if I'm not mistaken. Nice move right there, but even better defense from Thaddeus Hill on a pickup. And Thaddeus Hill trying to make it very hard on these McEachern Indians right now. Swift, he can hit that, and Swift in and out. Good pass and good idea right there on that play though. Just not able to execute. D'Angelo Cannon trying to put a move on. Cannon to Kang. Kang gets another guy in the air but doesn't finish again. Brewer gets the rebound but passes it back out. Thought he had the smaller guy, but Brandon Young obviously causing a bit of interruption because Brewer passed that out. Oh God, gets a guy in the air. Can he hit that? No good. And Daly's called for the off-ball foul on Swift. Just a bit overzealous trying to get that offensive rebound. But right now, D'Angelo Cannon is starting the game a bit quiet. These Duncanville Panthers are doing a good job on D'Angelo Cannon. He is the leading scorer of the McEachern Indians. But right now, he is quiet. LA dials up the 3. And you cannot sleep on LA. Lamar Anderson will make you pay from the 3 line. Kang bringing it up the floor as this game has just been tied up. Can the Indians get it back in their favor? Calhoun with the rock, pick and roll with Brewer. Brewer trying to take it up the chest of Thaddeus. He misses, but another offensive rebound from Brewer. But these guys are thugging down there. Brewer gets it back and finishes. So after about 3 attempts, Terrell Brewer finally finishes, and those big men are down there battling. You wouldn't expect anything else from some of the top bigs, which is Brewer and Thaddeus. Thaddeus wants to answer back with a three. Back of the rim, no good. Calhoun bringing it up. Calhoun surveying the floor. Calhoun gets it to Kang. Kang back to Calhoun. Ball movement. DJ Cannon steps into the three. And Oscar Swift, a bit of a mismatch. Didn't want DJ Cannon to blow by him. Gave him too much space, though. And Cannon knocks down the three to get his team up 5. Another three from LA on the way. No good for Lamar Anderson. Lamar Anderson off the mark with that three ball. Calhoun wants the three. It's up. And it is no good for Mr. Calhoun. That would have put his team up even more. Definitely want that one back. Abel Daly. Good defense. The Panthers get it back. LA wants another one, and LA with another three. Cha-ching. This guy, Lamar Anderson, coming alive in this game right here. Likes to match up against Jalen Calhoun, and he is letting it fly right now. DJ Cannon with the rock. He's trying to get it going. Spin move, skip through. DJ finishes. That is a tough basket from D'Angelo Cannon, and that is why he is #1 in the nation right now. This kid's super good. Check out, stay tuned for those rankings, guys. I will be dropping rankings after week 3. I didn't want to just drop rankings super early and drop the statistics super early after just 2 weeks. But after week 3, I will post all the top scorers in a graphic, and I will post a ranking of the top high school prospects after the turnover. Kang taking it up the chest of Young. And Kang headed to the line for 2. Can he knock down his pennies? Yes. First one good. 32-27. But definitely stay tuned for that prospect rankings after week 3. Definitely gonna do the high school prospect rankings, man. These guys headed to the college series after this. And you know these scouts are watching. Who knows? Maybe they go to the college series. Maybe some guys go straight overseas. Maybe somebody will just punch their ticket and take it straight to the pros. That'll be interesting to see. However, Lamar Anderson with the rock. Mr. Anderson off the screen. Anderson skipped through the lane. Beautiful take off of the screen. And Lamar Anderson coming on strong. 13 points. 5 of 7 from the field and 3 of 4 from the three-point line. So Lamar Anderson having a terrific game thus far. Brewer with the rock. Brewer trying to skip through the lane on Thaddeus. Nothing doing, but Brewer gets his own rebound. And Brewer trying to take it right to Thaddeus Hill right now. Check out Terrell Brewer. Usually a more of a stretch big, but he's getting it done on the interior right now. Ame to Thad. Thad trying to get his points back. Misses, but Thaddeus tips it. Can't corral the rebound, though. Abel Daly and Brewer causing some issues for Thaddeus. And Jalen Calhoun with the swift floater. That was a nice little crafty move right there. The big man was there watching him, but he just gets enough space to put that floater up off the glass. And Jalen Calhoun gets in the books with another bucket right there. LA, ooh, thinking about it, gets it to Swift. Uh-oh, Swift has a baby. And Swift making a child pay down there. Jalen Calhoun is way too small for Oscar Smith. He's going to make that every time. And that was 6-point lead for the Indians as they call a timeout. Trying to slow Duncanville down a bit. Maybe get some subs in. Get some guys a breather. But let me get a hashtag HS1. Let me see who's rocking with me in the chat. Hashtag HS1. Hashtag HS1 in the chat. Yes, sir. HS1. High school series in full effect. I've been having a lot of fun with this high school series, man. I don't know about you guys, but I've been having a lot of fun seeing everything unfold. Just seeing everything come together, man. This has been a doozy to watch, especially because I've watched the college overseas series. Like, just watching this is super fun. Oh, God. DJ Cannon misses, but Terrell Brewer on an offensive rebound gets it out to Jalen. And Jalen can't knock that down, but Terrell Brewer is doing a terrific job of creating extra opportunities for the McEachern Indians right now, and I am liking it. Good defense by McEachern, and now they're back with the ball. D'Angelo Cannon trying to work on Taylor, and he just thugs Taylor. He just thugs Taylor, and now DJ Cannon heating up. 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting here in this first half. Ame, 3-pointer on the catch and shoot. No good. Fall with the rebound. 8-point lead for McEachern. And it looks like McEachern is getting a bit comfortable. Brewer with the rock. Uh-oh. Let's see what Brewer has in store. Does Brewer... Oh, I thought Brewer wanted the screen. No, he want to get to DJ. Uh-oh, DJ got Oscar on him. Oscar may be too big. Oscar trying to work on D'Angelo Cannon. And D'Angelo Cannon headed to the line for 2. D'Angelo Cannon just so good at drawing fouls, man. We see this kid draw a lot of fouls. Do not pay attention to the stats on the screen as they are inaccurate. He definitely averages more than that, but we have to sim to get matchups. Pardon me. Free throw off the mark, though. Got to count your pennies, man. That could have been a 10-point lead right there. Now it may only be 9, depending on if he knocks this free throw down. Second free throw is up, and it is good. 40-31. 40-31. Liggins with the rock. Liggins gets it to Demps. Demps to Taylor. Taylor skipping through. This kid is crafty. And Taylor with the nice left-handed finish. I like this kid Taylor's game, man. A lot of good role players in the high school series. Can't wait to see even what some of these role players do at the collegiate level, man. Jalen Jackson off the screen. Jalen Jackson gets it to Brewer, and beautiful pick and roll right there. Beautiful pick and roll. Of course, these are only the top 10 teams in the nation in the national season, playing the national season before we get to the national tournament. So still a lot of, guys out there that we don't know about that'll be going on to the college scene, but these are the best teams nationally with some of the best users here in the high school Mulaverse portion. But you never know, some guys may just step up out of the woodworks from the college series past days, and some guys may step up, from the other high schools who weren't ranked as high. But DJ Cannon skipping through the lane and finishing strong. He has 15 with 40 seconds left here in this first half. His team is up 9 points. And let's see if Duncanville could do something to end this half strong. Finds Demps in the corner. Demps already knocked one down. However, misses that one. However, Swift now with it. Swift back to Demps. Swift got a nice offensive rebound there. Kicked it out. Demps to Swift to Taylor now. Taylor wants to pick and roll. Taylor crafty. I told you, gotta watch him. But that no good off of the shot clock. Cheese right there. Fall. Midi. Step back. No good. 12 seconds left for Duncanville. They pushing it up. Demps gets a catch and shoot on the turnaround. And Demps trimming the lead with that beautiful transition 3. Caught it. Turned around. Knew he wanted to shoot. And got that one knocked down. Okay, Midi for DJ Cannon at the buzzer. And we seen a pair of buzzer beaters at the end of both the first and second quarter. One from Thaddeus Hill and the second one from DJ Cannon. So DJ Cannon ending that first half with a bang. Second quarter really got in his bag. Let me see those halves in the chat as we go to the halftime marker. At the half, both teams playing really well. Like the effort from both teams. I did not know you can't do that. Those stats are not accurate, guys. Like I said, those stats are not accurate. However, at the half right now, 17 points for DJ Cannon, and then 4, 3, and 4 for Thaddeus Hill. So Thaddeus Hill trying to stat sheet stuff, but his team may need him to get in his bag scoring wise if they are gonna want to, take over this game and get the lead, man. Right now, McEachern doing a really good job at slowing down the users of Duncanville, and they're doing a great job of getting their users involved. And I gotta say, Terrell Brewer has played terrific basketball. Those second chance opportunities are really, really helping. And then DJ Cannon just closing the show for his guys like we know him for doing. And closing that first half really good. Oh, Jalen Calhoun with a good look. But Abel Daly with the offensive board can't finish, though. Ame with the rock on the break. Ame stop and pop. 3-pointer. Cash. And Ame in his bag, trying to show some confidence here early and get his team back in it. Stop and pop. That was a 1-on-5 stop and pop 3 in transition. I don't know if coach would have liked that if he missed, but big shot takers are at times big shot makers, man. So shout out to Ame for that 3. Okay, leaning 3 right there for Terrell Brewer, that unorthodox 3-pointer from the stretch 5, and Terrell Brewer can hit that. I'm telling you. How beautiful pass from Thaddeus Hill. What a dot from Thaddeus Hill. 43-46, and now the Duncanville Panthers knocking at the Indians' door. Oh, God, D'Angelo Cannon spin, skip through, and it is good. This is why that kid is one of the top players in the country. 19 points, 8 of 11. That's why he's number 1, man. That kid, did you see that move right there? The spin to the hop step. That kid is a problem. LA, deep 3 on the way. Thaddeus gets it, kicks it out to Swift. Oscar Swift can hit that, but Oscar Swift a bit cold. Cold from the 3-point line, man. Swift not getting it going. D'Angelo Cannon has a baby. That is a baby. All LA could do is foul. All LA could do is foul. He is too small. And look at Cannon. Already 20 points. Already 20 points on that one. After that free throw. So with his team up 6. Let's see. Shout out to Christian Williams in the building, showing his support. Shout out to him and his son, man. Always showing love to the SBA. Of course, his son is the point guard of, oh God, Jalen Calhoun off the miss. But Christian Williams. Oh God, nice move right there. As he skips through the lane and misses, but Christian Williams, point guard of Kimball, checking in the game, showing us love. We always appreciate it. And this is where DJ Cannon makes his money at this free throw line. He gets trips to the line frequently, and he'll make you pay. Super tough to guard, good mid-range shooter, good finisher at the rim, and also can knock down a 3. And then he just draws fouls at an exceptional rate. Shout out to Jamiko Brewer, showing a lot of love to his teammate, man. Letting him know we believe in you. LA skipping through. And Lamar Anderson taking it right up the chest of Brewer. He gets the and 1, but Brewer still flexing his muscle, letting him know, like, yeah, I'm going to still foul you hard. But LA with a chance to finish the 3-point play, and he does, trimming that lead back to 6. That was a nice, strong and 1, and Lamar Anderson came to play tonight. Jalen Jackson with the rock. Gets it to DJ Cannon. DJ Cannon looks like he wanted to get it to Calhoun. Calhoun, nothing doing, though. And now Jalen Jackson with the rock. Jackson trying to go right back at LA. And Jalen Jackson with the tough little short-range shot over LA. That was a tough shot from the little guy right there. Young to Ame. Ame now. Ame trying to get it out. Good defense. Young off the screen. Ame, 3-pointer coming, and Ame knocks down the 3. And Ame trying to activate. Duncanville has made 6 more 3-pointers than the McEachern Indians. However, McEachern still leading the charge. That shows you that they're doing a lot of the other things right now. Doing a lot of the other things, man. Some guys, we got Chris Cross in the chat saying Duncanville is 15 minutes from his house. And D'Amico Brewer, Terrell Brewer here, saying that he actually went to Duncanville as a freshman, and now he's at McEachern giving them buckets. Jalen Calhoun with the rock. Calhoun off the screen. Calhoun, beautiful pass out to Daly. Daly has a smaller guy on him. Daly with a nice move, and Daly with the left-handed finish. I love it. I love it. That was a nice move right there. McEachern Indians just doing all the little things. It's been a great team effort from them. I like the execution, but LA with a beautiful move. He misses, though, and Thaddeus Hill with the putback. And Duncanville is now knocking on the door. Duncanville knocking on the door. Gotta love it. King with the rock. King surveying the floor. King gets it to Daly. Uh-oh, Daly wanted the 3. Trying to put a move on Oscar Swift. Okay, the big man trying to go at it. Oh, DJ gets his pocket picked by Brandon Young. Good pass up to LA. LA trying to skip through, but the great defense. However, Oscar Swift with the rebound. And now it is only a 3-point game. Shout out to Oscar Swift, the generic. We know him as being able to stretch the floor, but definitely tough on the boards and on the interior as well. Cutting this lead down to just 3. So McEachern was up about 10-11. But now, with them getting that lead trimmed, thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful shot right there. Pardon me, guys. Had to take a sip of my drink. And my lady just bought me my food. Shout out to Mrs. Mula in the building. Ame off the screen. Ame gets the screen from Thaddeus. And Thaddeus off. Ame off the mark. That was a nice look. Got to knock that down. But that one, no good. Yes, sir. DJ Cannon had the bank shot on the last one. Trying to put a move on Thaddeus. Thaddeus with the great defense, though. What a defensive effort right there from Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill now bringing it up the floor. Mr. Hill trying to put a move on. Gets it to LA in the corner. That's Swiss cheese. That is Swiss cheese. LA is going off in this game. This was the biggest game of LA's national season for sure. This is definitely his career high right now in the national season on the national stage. Of course, in state, you know, these guys probably put up huge numbers. But as far as the top teams in the nation season going that we're covering in the SBA portion, this is LA's high right now. He is going off right now in this game. He has been one of the brightest spots for Duncanville in this game. Calhoun with the rock. Excuse me. Calhoun to 4 to Sutton. Sutton wants the 3. And now McEachern trying to come alive once again. And it is Sutton off the bench. Knocking down a big-time 3 to slow the momentum of Duncanville. Brendan Young gets it to Liggins. Liggins trying to skip through. And Abel Daly is going to foul him. Free throws on the way from Liggins. 57 to 61. 57 to 61 in favor of McEachern. But Duncanville is staying neck and neck. Duncanville, although they haven't got a win, they have played in some pretty close, tough battles. And that's what you expect on a national stage when it's top 10 teams. Page putting a move on after the offensive rebound. And now Duncanville within 2 points. Four to King. King to Calhoun. 3-pointer on the way. You can't leave Jalen Calhoun open. And off that screen, Calhoun making them pay. Big time 3 right there from Jalen Calhoun, who is a user. Taylor with it. Taylor wants the screen from Thaddeus. These two is dangerous in the pick and roll. I'm telling you, there it goes. And that's why those two are very dangerous in the pick and roll, because Taylor at that forward spot. And then Thaddeus Hill, one of the top bigs in the country for a reason. Sutton, good ball movement. Sutton to 4. 4 back to Sutton. Good ball movement right now. Throws the alley, but Thaddeus all over that. Great defense from Duncanville. Page on the break. Page gets it to B. Brandon Young. Brandon Young misses. Brandon Young missing the gimme, and Brandon Young has been cold in this game. Played a lot better than the last one. Kang is going to get fouled on that play by Thaddeus Hill. And now Kang Yeah, Brandon Young definitely has to make that one. But Kang now headed to the line for 2. I can't believe Brandon Young missed that. He's gone cold in this game. Well, not cold. He's just kind of been MIA. Free throw up and good by Kang. And I think they got what they asked for. It looks like Terrell Brewer is coming back in this game. Yes, he is. Right on time. End of the third quarter. That free throw good as well by Kane. 5-point lead for the McEachern right now. Brandon Young with the rock. Can Brandon Young wake up and help his team close this game out? He's been a bit quiet. Let's see. Young, nothing doing right now. Gets it to Demps. Demps wants the screen from Taylor. Taylor on the outside. He wants the ball. Taylor trying to put a move on. Beautiful step back. Finds Demps open. I love it. I love it. And there goes the three-pointer. Is good. Back to a 2-point game. So Duncanville not able to get over this 2-point hump, but I'm liking a competitive spirit. Brewer trying to work on Thad. Pardon me. Brewer with the pass out to Jalen, and Jalen Calhoun knocking down the 3 once again. So Jalen Calhoun activated. I like it. Jalen Calhoun waking up, hit 2 big threes in that third quarter. And we've seen a lot of action in this one, man. Both teams pouring it on, and both teams coming to play. Definitely not a disappointing matchup in this one. We've had a lot of good high school series action, man. How y'all feeling about the high school series so far? Drop some comments and let me know how y'all felt about the past 2 weeks leading up to week 3. I need to know how y'all feel, man. Am I the only one that's really liking the gameplay? Liking, like, what these teams are matching up and how things are going? Lamar Anderson with the rock. Lamar Anderson to Brandon Young. Brandon Young to Ame. Ame off the screen. Wants the midi. Ame, no good. Sutton with the rock. Oh, God. Sutton with the bad pass. And now Duncanville pushing it up the floor. LA, beautiful pass to Swift. And, almost an and one. Appreciate you, Crisscross. Loving it. Great production and great quality play. Definitely appreciate you, man. I try to take my time with the sliders and get a good product out there. And then the rest is up to you guys to get those tendencies and those players right. So that way we can combine and be the best basketball simulation league out there. Shout out to my guy Ray Will of Kimball. Ray Will in the building. A lot of high school guys. I've been excited to see how many high school guys actually been showing up. Swift. First free throw good. The high school guys definitely been showing up, man. Don't nobody do it like the SBA, man. There's a lot of basketball leagues out there, but it just hits a little different when it's the SBA. I don't know why. 66 to 69, but maybe I'm biased. Can't spell simulation without moolah in it. You feel me? 4 with the rock now. Had to talk a little bit, but 4 with the rock. Cannon now. Cannon trying to work on Thaddeus. So Thaddeus trying to put a move on D'Angelo. Cannon with the turnaround over Thaddeus. And he was talking some trash as well after hitting that shot. 66 to 71. Duncanville has not been able to get over the hump. Let's see if they can change that here in this fourth quarter, man. Or they're going to go on to 0-3. And Duncanville's such a talented team, though. To see them be 0-3 would definitely hurt. Sutton bringing up the rock. Sutton gets it to 4. 4 trying to skip through. Step back midi. Decent look, but no good. Thaddeus Hill with the tip. But Brewer corrals it. Gets it to DJ Cannon. Brewer gets another rebound, but Thaddeus Hill finally retaining the rebound and getting it back in Duncanville's favor. And Ame missed the dunk on the backdoor pass. Wow, good defense by Lamar Anderson. However, Jalen gets it back, but still great defense by Duncanville. Now both of these teams trying to get it going defensively, forcing a pair of turnovers back to back. Young out to LA. LA's been hot early on. Let's see if he can continue in the fourth. LA putting it up the chest. Good move, but nothing doing. Oscar Swift, can he finally hit? And he does. LA, the little guy, going to get some tough rebounds. And now Oscar Swift finally knocking down that elusive three-pointer. We know he can hit it, but was missing early on. And, oh, DJ Cannon trying to take Thaddeus. That time is not going to work. Great defense from Thaddeus Hill. And can Duncanville finally get over that hump? Finds Ame in the corner. LA, Ame, good. Duncanville takes the lead after being down as much as about 11 or 12. 72-71. That was a big-time three right there from Ame and Swift on back-to-back possessions. But there goes that man, D'Angelo Cannon, with another big night. But can he close it? Can he close his big night against a clutch team? Ooh, LA got a good look, but I don't know why he tried to go off the glass. Ill. Jalen Jackson trying to work. Now, let's see what Jalen Jackson has. Jackson to Cannon. Cannon for three, and Cannon knocking it down. 32 on the night for the #1 player in the nation. Whoa. He's showing you why his camp team won the championship after taking that first loss in the losers bracket, and he won MVP in the top 30 camp. Swift off the mark, and Brewer with the rebound. Cannon again in transition, and now it is the DJ Cannon show here in the fourth quarter. 34 points for DJ Cannon. He is doing his thing. LA brings it up. Three-pointer, good. So LA, Lamar Anderson hushing the crowd, slowing the Indians down after that big-time three. But now DJ Cannon, he has Thad on the island. Thaddeus Hill with the good defensive effort right there. Way to play defense without fouling. Ame with the rock. Ame gets it to LA. Ooh, LA got that quick trigger. Surprised he didn't pull that one. He is playing good. LA finds some room, puts up another three. And I like the other one, but I don't know if I like that one. However, LA is having himself a night. So who am I to judge? DJ Cannon trying to work on Thaddeus. They got Thaddeus on DJ in this fourth quarter. DJ! D'Angelo Cannon is so dangerous. When you can post up and get that post fade against bigger guys, that's how you know you are a problem. Thaddeus, beautiful pass to LA. And LA coming alive for Duncanville. This kid Lamar Anderson having a game of his national season. Duncanville playing really good in this one. Free throw on its way from LA, good. And Duncanville has been right at that 2-point hump for most of the game, man. Jalen Jackson surveying the floor. Jalen Jackson with the rock. Jackson to D'Angelo Cannon. D'Angelo Cannon trying to, oh, he has a baby on him. If he made that over Thaddeus, what is he going to do to Ame? But Ame with the tough defense, I like it. Ame surveying the floor. Uh-oh, Ame, quick pass to the corner. Gets it to Hill. Hill to LA. They want to get it to the hot guy who is Lamar Anderson, and I do not blame them. No, good move, good ball movement actually. They're just trying to work the ball around. Beautiful move by Ame on a half spin, and we are all knotted up at 80. Very high scoring game in this one for high school action. We are knotted up at 80. Olin said there's no free throw line. I just peeped. Wow. That was definitely a good move right there, Chris Cross. That was a beautiful move. Terrific move on that half spin by Ame to free up some space. McEachern 1-1. Duncanville 0-2. So both teams really don't want to lose this one. DJ gets fouled by Ame. And as you can see, things are getting intense. Those guys eyeing each other, talking trash. And do you hear McEachern's crowd screaming MVP? And there goes the free throw line, Olin. It's just painted in that cream color. So it's kind of hard to see, but it is definitely there. McEachern Indians home crowd letting the #1 player in the nation know he is their MVP. He knocks down the first free throw. And these free throws super important late in the fourth quarter, especially with a close game like this. Second free throw on the way. It is up and it is good. D'Angelo Cannon knocks down both, 82-80. LA with the rock. LA surveying the floor. LA calf spin. Good defense by Jalen Jackson. LA with the rock. LA gets a good look from three. And LA, Lamar Anderson with a huge three. I don't like how lax the defense is off of that screen, and a leaning tough shot by Lamar Anderson. I believe he has about like 27 on the night. LA is going off in this one. Jalen Jackson trying to put a move on, but good defense by LA. Brandon Young on a break to Thaddeus. And Young to Thaddeus on a break. Duncanville's on a 13-4 run in this fourth quarter. And could this be the run that leads them to the promised land and their first win? Look at the Duncanville guys off of their feet, but they're going to D'Angelo Cannon. They're going to their MVP, and can he get him a bucket? No. Misses the first one, misses the second one. Great defense by Oscar Swift. Thaddeus Hill with the rock, bringing it up. Anderson wants the screen for Brandon Young. Nothing doing, so he's going to get it to Thaddeus. Thaddeus, 1v1. Thaddeus, beautiful move. But he's going to the line for two, and Brewer with only one more foul to give on the night. Brewer did a fantastic job on Thaddeus Hill. Thaddeus only scored 10 points in this game. You can't knock that defensive effort from Terrell Brewer. However, Thaddeus may be getting it done where it matters most. In the final minutes of the game, this free throw could put his team up 5 with a minute and 22 left. A minute and 22 left. Thaddeus Hill free throw on the way. It is up and it is good. 5-point game, 122 left here in this fourth quarter, and let's see if McEachern could get back in it. What a game. McEachern playing good. Oh God, nice move right there from young Jalen Jackson, but he misses. However, DJ Cannon gets it under the rim. Swift move. Great patience right there from DJ, and he gets himself another basket. I believe this kid has, well, maybe over 40 points. Nice pass and cut. LA Doms. Thaddeus Hill. Back door. And can that be the dagger? 5-point game. Let's see. Oh, turnover from Jalen Jackson, and that might be all she wrote. LA on the break. Gets it to Oscar Swift. Oscar with the finish. And Oscar Swift with 15 points. So although Thaddeus cooled off, Oscar matching his effort. Jalen Jackson, midi good. And that was needed right there. Very much needed. Still a 5-point game. And let's see what they elect to do. They're going to foul. And they have to because it's only 36 seconds left. But can LA knock down the clutch free throws? He's having a big game. Can he continue at the free throw line? Yes. First one, good. 6-point game, and this one could make it a 7-point game, and this one might put the icing on the cake. This one might put the icing on the cake. Second free throw, good. And I think that one was the dagger, guys. I think that one was the dagger. Let's see. D'Angelo Cannon trying to get a quick basket at the rim. No, he wants to get it to Calhoun. Now to DJ. They got to hurry up. They taking a little bit too much time. DJ, 3 on the way, no good. And that is all she wrote. What a game. What a game. Duncanville coming all the way back, fighting and clawing every point of this game to steal one against McEachern at home during this national season. What a game. So both teams gonna move on to 1-2 on the season. And a great effort from both teams. Very high scoring match. 93-86 in a high school matchup. And you gotta love it, man. Both teams came to play. D'Angelo Cannon did all he could. However, I think maybe needed a little more assistance, or maybe, you know, they should have went a couple of other places with the ball on certain possessions, but who knows. Still played terrific. LA player of the game for Duncanville. And Lamar Anderson was dialed in today. I love what I saw from LA in this matchup, man. He kind of played a bit quiet, you know, in the first couple weeks. But boy, did he come to play in this one. Let's start with the winning team. Lamar Anderson went off for 30 points, 5 assists, 10 of 19 from the field, 6 of 11 from the three-point line. Ame, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 threes once again for Ame. You know he is one of the sharpest shooters here in this high school national season, man. He's been definitely looking really good. Oscar Swift is another guy that people has been watching. 6 of 10, playing really good as well. 2 blocks at the center spot, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, but that 3 that he did hit was huge at a super timely manner. And double-double for Thaddeus Hill, definitely no surprise there, almost a triple-double, but he stat sheet stuff tonight. Brewer did a good job guarding him, but he did a good job of getting other things done and helping out in other areas to help his team secure the win. And I love it, man. Thaddeus Hill really showing you that even if he can't get it going scoring, he's going to figure out other ways to compensate and do for his team. So big shout out to Thaddeus Hill, just a fierce competitor, an elite competitor at all levels. But an even bigger shout out to that guy Lamar Anderson, man. He went off tonight, and if that is what's more to come, guys got to start checking off LA on their list. And guys, he's definitely trying to work his way up the rankings with that one. But definitely got to pay attention, man. Got to pay attention to that guy. DJ Cannon for the losing McEachern, 40 points. So 40 points for DJ, man. But just in a losing effort. His team is 1-2, but he's putting up big numbers. Maybe he needs more help. Maybe they just need to call, you know, some more sets for other guys. Who knows? Jalen Jackson playing really good, 13 and 8. 13 points, 8 assists, 4 turnovers. That was a bit costly, but the kid definitely showed potential and was getting it done. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 6, 2 for 4 from the three-point line. So Calhoun playing pretty well. Terrell Brewer, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. So him and Thaddeus both getting a double-double. I would say Thaddeus got the most of the matchup, and Thaddeus won the game. But it still was a great effort by Terrell Brewer nonetheless. And, man, big shout-out to both of these teams. Both of those guys competed at a high level, and I love it, man. This was a great game to watch, super fun to call. And I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Let me make sure I get my guy Olin's stats right. And Olin, I'm about to eat and I'm about to check out. I may could do one more for y'all. I'm gonna see how the family is feeling. But depending on how they feeling, I could probably get one more. 93-86. You know we always leave it off with the good old team stats. Look at these teams putting up high numbers from the field goal department and the three-point department. 16 of 28 threes for Duncanville is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. 8 for 14 from the three-point line for McEachern is crazy. But both of these teams really, man, just dialed in, and you gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. I'm not really sure what was the difference, but points off turnovers for Duncanville is 14. So them 14 points off of turnovers might be it, man. They got McEachern to turn over the ball 7 times and scored on most of them. Because I'm guessing if they got him to turn over 7 times and then scored 14 points, that makes sense. But that is definitely tough, man, and that is a killer. To have that many points off turnovers will definitely change the course of a game for you. And let me get a hashtag Our League in the chat. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. It is your boy Commish Moolah in the building. And if I can get you guys one more, I definitely will. But if the fam is trying to pack it up after we eat dinner, then, you know, we're going to have to get back to it later in the week. Yesterday, just had to still handle some business in the studio, so I wasn't able to, you know, stream for you guys. But I will be making up for those days, you know, later in the week. So we will have 5 games. You know, we're going to have 5 games a week all the time. So that is going to stay consistent with this high school series. And I appreciate you guys for rocking with us, man. It is your boy, Commish Moolah, and I am out. Peace.